Hey Aries, I hope you guys are doing great. It's Tipsy here to do a general love reading for you. Let's jump right in and start by pulling some oracle cards to see what the overall energy is that's surrounding this reading for you. Wow, those came out quickly. So we have sixth chakra, Archangel Metatron, and we also have Door to Spirit. Let's grab some more oracle cards and see what's happening. We have new moon in Capricorn. Your hard work is paying off. And let's get one last oracle card. See what final bit of energy is around you. And what we have is let your friends help you. Ask for and accept support from others. All right, so Aries, let's get into this. So the first card out that we had, right, was sixth chakra, Archangel Metatron. And it's super interesting because your sixth chakra is your third eye chakra. And Archangel Metatron is considered to be like one of the most powerful angels, right? He really represents human ascension and our ability to really tap into our higher selves, into our spiritual power. So we literally have him next to Door to Spirit. So there's going to be, it feels like there's some sort of ascension that's going to be happening in your love life. Now, whether that's romantic, platonic, take it however it is, but there's going to be some level of ascension happening. And I think that this is from you manifesting. This is from you, if you work conjure, that's fine, not judging over here. This might be a result of you doing spells, meditating, manifesting, whatever your process is. It feels as though you have been able to tap into your higher power, that you have sort of become a manifesting maven or monster, if you will, right? There is so much like peace, and this feels like a very spiritual reading. This feels like you have absolutely put in the work, sort of making yourself whole, making sure that your mental diet is clear, visualizing what you want your happy, healthy, positive relationship to be like. And I think that as you sort of undergo this process, that there is a role for your friends to play here. I think that your sort of shift has been noticed. And I think that this is going to open up opportunities for you that somehow involve your friends. So maybe through your new openness, one of your friends will invite you someplace, unexpected that maybe you wouldn't have tried before, and you go with them and meet somebody. Maybe they have, maybe they met somebody that they're like, oh my God, this would be such a good fit for Aries. So there's some sort of role that your friends are going to play in your future relationship, because I don't think that it's here for you yet. I'm not feeling that. But that's going to be a direct result of the work that you've done, sort of elevating yourself. But let's get into some tarot and see what other messages we get for my Aries collective. Starting with your current energy. What's going on with my Aries right now? We have the Queen of Swords in reverse for Aries person. Okay. We have the Knave of Wands in reverse, and we have the Knave of Swords in reverse. What's currently hidden? What's currently hidden from my Aries? We have the Sun in reverse. Advice from Spirit. We have the Queen of Cups in reverse. And for your potential outcome, we have Strength. All right. So let's see if we can clarify these cards a little bit further for you. starting again. Wow, with your current energy, we have the 9 of Wands, we have the 7 of Swords in reverse, and we have the 5 of Pentacles. For your person, for Aries person, we have the 2 of Wands and we have the 10 of Swords. What's currently hidden from you? We have the 7 of Wands. Ooh. And for advice from Spirit, we have the Hanged Man in reverse. We have the Ace of Swords, and we also have the Knight of Wands. Okay, those really wanted to flip. And for your potential outcome. Wow. Okay. We have the Stars in reverse. We have the 4 of Pentacles, and we also have the Hierophant. Oh, all right. Let's get into this, Aries. So looking at your current energy, we have the Queen of Swords in reverse. We have the 9 of Wands. We have the 7 of Swords, and we also have the 5 of Pentacles. So it feels like, Aries, what spurred on this transformation that you're undergoing has been a period of quiet. It feels as though you were left out in the cold by someone previously. And right now, it feels like you're a little bit tired, you're a little bit battle worn, a little bit weary, but you're trying very hard to get out of that energy where I just heard bamboozled, hoodwinked, led astray. That somebody was not necessarily 100% on the up and up with you. They weren't really being honest. Now, whether or not that's just outright lying or lies of omission, either way, the end result is the same. And it feels like you're trying to get out of that energy. But this is something that's been very quiet. I don't think that you and whoever did this have really talked about it. I don't think that you're in a place of communicating. I don't sense that you're terribly upset about that. Like, it would be nice to have answers, but you're probably not going to get them. So you're just kind of doing your own thing. You're trying to get out of this space. You're trying to put the work into yourself and not really focus on much else. Now, for your person, they're not here yet. I don't think that this is a past person. I don't think that this is someone that you've met before or had any sort of meaningful engagement with. But this person has not shown themselves to you. They haven't come into your life. There's not really any connection here as it stands right now. I think as you're sort of doing your healing, it feels as though this person is doing that as well, right? Something has ended for them. And they're sort of looking out over the horizon and trying to figure out what's next. What is it that I want? What is it that I'm looking for? What lessons have I taken from this past relationship? So they're in a place, while they're not in your energy right now, they're in a place where they're doing as much thinking and as much self-work as you are. So what's currently hidden from you right now? We have the Sun in reverse, and we also have the 7 of Wands. So what this feels like is that what you don't see is that you're, or maybe you do see a little bit of it, is that you're really going to have to work to regain your happiness. You're going to have to make sure that you work consistently to elevate to this higher level of ascension where you're healed from this and ready to entertain, I guess, for lack of a better word, someone who is also healed. It's going to be a little bit challenging, I think. There are going to be fits and starts. There are going to be moments of doubt. But I think perhaps that's where your friends might come in, right? To lean on them to sort of help you get through it. So, perhaps the friends can help you in your healing journey. Perhaps they can introduce you to this person who's also healed when the time is right. But again, there's a role for your friends in this process for you. Now, looking at the advice from Spirit, we have the Queen of Cups in reverse. We have the Hanged Man in reverse. We have the Ace of Swords, and we also have the Knight of Wands. So what this feels like is that Spirit is saying if you don't sort of do your healing, if you don't sort of pour into yourself, and if you don't make that decision to work towards what it is you truly want in terms of relationship, you're not going to get that new beginning. You're not going to have that person coming in with honesty and all of that good stuff. So it really starts with you. And with all of this energy that we have, you know, looking at Archangel Metatron and your third eye, looking at gateway to door to spirit, and your hard work is paying off. This is spirit saying that the work that you're going to put in is going to net something very positive for you. It's going to net greater clarity for you. It's going to bring you to that peace, I think it is, that you were looking for after this disappointment. Aries, it's going to be good for you. So tapping into your higher self, which I almost feel like is the most important message from this reading. Not so much this other person, but you know, they're cool, they're around, they'll be by shortly. But again, that's dependent on the work that you do in the meanwhile to get yourself to a higher level. Now, looking at your potential outcome, we have strength, we have the stars in reverse, we have the Four of Pentacles, and we also have the Hierophant. So what this looks like, Aries, is that it's going to take a little bit for you to get the momentum going. But once you do make that decision, what it is that you want and that you want to elevate, that you want to leave this energy in the past, I feel like this is you sort of squaring your shoulders and doing what's necessary for you to heal and get to a better place in general, to get to a place where you are speaking your mind, where you're enjoying life, where you're entertaining other people, where you have your boundaries intact and all of those good things. I think that you will get to that point. And once you do, we have a very solid foundation coming in for you. And I do think that that solid foundation is going to be from this person who, while they may be quiet now, will come to you from a place of understanding what it's like to have been hurt, to be disappointed, but also having given a lot of thought to what it is that they want out of a partner, what it is that they want out of a relationship. And what it looks like is stability, that institution, that firm foundation. So as you go through both of these processes, Aries, if this is the path that you choose to embark on, make sure that you don't do it alone, because Spirit is saying you don't have to. There are people around who are going to support every step. So I'm going to pull one last oracle card for you and see what final message Spirit has. Final message for Aries. And what we have for you is respect. You value everyone's unique perspective on the path to love. And so I think that this is not necessarily for you right now, but I do think when this person comes towards you and they come very open, honest, I feel like they're going to share what they've experienced on their journey and how it brought them to this place with you. And I think that you are going to appreciate, A, them telling you, and B, what they've actually told you. I think that it's going to increase your level of respect for this person. So Aries, I'm going to leave it there for you. I hope that this was helpful and I hope that it resonated. If it did, make sure to like, share, and subscribe. But in the meanwhile, stay safe, stay healthy, and I am sending you all huge hugs.